The Raspberry Pi. An astonishing piece of work. This video is about an amazing computer on a chip capable of a lot more than you think. There are so many things you can do with one of these small computers, like build a robot, use it as a weather station, learn the code, and take control of the GPIO pins, or do what most of us use it for. Gaming. Retro gaming. So the thought of one of these small little computers on the chip capable of running a desktop is pretty sweet and very useful. It can even be used as a desktop with a full Chromium browser. So in this video, I will be doing an unboxing and some sweet retro gaming. There are a lot of gamers out there, and a lot of us that love old retro games, and they have a massive collection of these games and consoles. I myself have a few old consoles and a few old games. But for me, I don't have the room and the time to fix some of these just to play the games I grew up with on its original hardware. So my plan is to emulate the games. Of course, I could just use the computer I have right now to play these games, but doing a lot of research got me thinking that the Raspberry Pi is the best way to play these games. Later, I'll explain why. First thing I needed to do was think how I wanted to set up my Pi. Did I want to have a case, or someday make it completely portable? I decided to go portable and have a screen. So I landed on my favorite electronic website, SparkFun. I was looking around for parts I needed to make this possible. On the site, I chose a few things I needed. Unfortunately, they did not have everything I wanted, like the heatsink and the micro SD card and some other parts that will be in a later video. When I got my package, I was like a little kid on Christmas Day wanting to open his or her Christmas present full assault on the package to get at the goodies. This is what I picked up. In this box, I have a few things that are from SparkFun and some things that I picked up from other locations. From SparkFun, I picked up the Raspberry Pi Model 3B. Note, this is not Model 3B Plus. That came out after I purchased all this. The Model 3B Plus at the time of this video is still getting Emulation Station built. It's in beta mode and lacking on the Pixel desktop and a lot of other features. There is plenty of information out there on the specs of this version of the Pi. Since I wanted to go portable, I picked up the SmartiPi Touch case. I really like this case. The ability to mount it to your wall for something like a security cam is pretty cool. The only thing I don't like about this case is it blocks the HDMI port. There will be another video called SmartiPi Touch Case HDMI mod. That is where I will use a Dremel and do some tweaks. Of course, I can't go portable without a screen. This is the Raspberry Pi LCD 7-inch touchscreen. It's got a resolution of 800 by 480 pixels. This screen is shockingly crisp. Having it as a native resolution is way too zoomed in for me. So my sweet spot to change the resolution in the boot config file is frame buffer width 1100 and frame buffer height 669. I also picked up the power adapter from SparkFun. Since both the screen and the Pi needs to be powered, the 5.1 volt DC 2.5 amp USB micro B is plenty to run both. This one doesn't have the power switch to turn it on or off. Later on, in time, I will be making a mod that will do just that. So for the other things I picked up was a heatsink. I got this one from Amazon.ca. It's just a basic aluminum heatsink that will do the job for now. Note, I still need a fan that I ordered, but it's not in for this video and will be in a later video. Since I wanted to use my Pi for more than just games and use it as a desktop, I'll need more than just a basic 64GB memory card, so I picked up the SanDisk Ultra 128GB Class 10 Micro SD XC for fast speeds and plenty of room for the future. I needed a Class 10 because read and write speeds need to be fast if it's going to be used as an operating system drive. I picked up the SmartiPi Touch back cover. At this time, I still don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. I'm waiting for a super small fan. Seriously, this thing is small. At the moment, it is put away for now. Look at all these parts. So many. If you get it, don't do what I did.
Wow. Did you break it?
No.
Oops, I dropped it on his face without even testing it first. I have a lot more tweaks I want to do to this thing, like I explained before, the HDMI mod, but that will be in another video. I have a tutorial on my website on how I set up the Raspberry Pi 3B. This tutorial shows exactly what to do from formatting the card to installing Retropie and getting the Pixel desktop. My friend tried following the touch with the 3B version and she couldn't get the Pixel desktop to install because she had the 3B Plus version, and that version for Emulation Station is in beta again at the time of this video, but still handy to look at for some great ideas and settings you need. So earlier I told you why I chose the Raspberry Pi. I got it for gaming, retro gaming. There are so many people and so many fans using it just for this particular reason, and there is so much support for it, it is silly not to have it. Save states the ability to save your games at any given time. If you were like me back when you were a kid, this is something that was only a dream. These games are harsh. If you died in the game or your console froze, you would need to start all over again from the beginning. There is a super cool feature, the ability to have achievements. Yeah, you got that right, achievements. You sign up to a site called retroachievements.org. You add the account you just created on RetroArch on your Pi, and some games like Pokemon Emerald, Legend of Zelda, Minish Cap, Legend of Zelda, Link to the Past, Super Mario All-Stars, and so much more will give you more of a reason to get the Pi. Yeah, you get achievements for those games. Games look and run great. You can take screenshots, and mapping controllers are simple, and the list goes on. I already mentioned that it's got a full desktop version of Chromium, so let's nail down some of the things you can do. Use it as an office writer, convert videos with Handbrake, screen record, and even video edit, but that's really laggy and not worth it on the Pi. However, I have a blog post with some software you can install on the Pixel desktop. So if you already use the Pixel desktop or Raspbian or any others, I highly recommend looking at it. So I saved the best for last, retro games. I grew up playing with DOS games and NES games, Quake 3, Duke Nukem 3D, Phantasmagoria, Test Drive 2, and that's just a small piece of the games I played. I'll show some of the games you can play on this version of the Raspberry Pi from the monitor to the tablet screen. So I'll start off with new game. Just type in hello, because I don't want to mess with mine right now. Let's go to chapter 6, because that's where I'm at.
John?
Adrian.
So the game I know definitely works really well on the Raspberry Pi. I'm not sure if it's the game or if it's because of the sound drivers. There is some parts that gets cut off. So you'll see like she'll be talking and then all of a sudden there's no sound, no voice. And so I don't know if that's a part of the game or what it is, but I tried the AdLib sound card, that didn't seem to work, so I tried Sound Blaster Pro, that seems to fix most of the issues. but I don't know. This is actually a really great game. You guys should actually play this. For a click and point game, this is one of the creepiest games that came out on Windows 95 back in the day. Yeah, forget about Jackrabbit. This game's awesome too. So Alt is jump, spacebar is to shoot. So yeah, those are kind of a little awkward. Arrow keys. Change weapons by the 1 and 2 buttons. So yeah, this game works. That's what it's supposed to. Some tweaks can fix it though. I'm sucking really bad just because of the way that everything's set up. Jump! See, I'm getting confused from the buttons. One of my all-time favorites that I'm definitely going to be playing around of Speed Punks. You know, a lot of people don't like this game just for the fact that they don't know how to drive the damn carts. They complain all the time, oh, it's slippery, the controls are horrible. You're horrible, you just suck at playing. The controls are freaking awesome. Let's go single race. I'd have to load my thing. Actually, I might be able to load one of my save states. Do I have a save state for it? Yeah, I do too. Huh. Yeah, the controls in this game are awesome. Oh crap. So I screwed that up. Crap. Screw that one up. And I did it again. I normally never screw that up. Really? Oh, this is the first? I missed them. So let's actually click on it and we'll try this one. So there's bubbles and squeak. No music. Awesome. And yeah. I am using, if you guys want to know, the PlayStation 3 controller to do everything. But you can choose your own controllers and make your own. It's really up to you what you want to do. Map your own. So yeah, I'm sure you guys get the idea. This is a must. Quake 3. people still play this online. Some of the modded servers there I can't get into, or if I can, some of the textures don't load. But yeah, like I said, people still play this thing online. It's actually a damn good game. So I'm getting my mouse working. You can see these are custom levels right here, just by looking at the diagram. You can try to enter it. Like I said, some work, some don't. And this one's loading. Yeah, see, this is a custom one that I don't have the texture to load it.
Blue leads.
See, there's my name. DestructiveBurn. This would look really nice if all the textures loaded. And I didn't suck at the game. I guess too many people joined in, didn't they?
Blue scores.
Yeah, I guess I gotta take turn for everyone. I don't even know what team I am.
Blue scores.
Yeah. Show you the process of how I get everything zapped. So since I have the terminal open, I just go into sudo nano bootconfig.txt. I can go down to frame buffer. So this is where the mod comes in, which I'll show you guys in another video. But Control O, basically, and just I'm enabling frame buffer and disabling display default LCD 0. And Xing out, sudo reboot. It should bounce onto the tablet now. There it is. And the Xbox will just die out, but the HDMI audio will still work. I have a fan in the back of it, you guys probably hear it. I'll play a little bit of Duke Nukem on this thing. Play Duke Nukem 3D. I just want to point out, if you take a look on the side right here, see that glow, and on this side as well. That's the only thing I don't like about the screen. You can actually see that on the edges right there. Besides that, it looks really nice. You're not seeing the quality because my camera sucks, and there is a glare coming off of the screen. Kind of see me in the background and the camera right there. Alright, Duke Nukem. Do I have a game? Indeed I do. Let's load that. Yes. Okay. My keyboard isn't set up properly. Alright, my bad. Alright. Neil, oh yeah. I know there's an asshole flying around somewhere. Oops. I'm used to hitting R for reload and not steroids. Yeah, I'm not gonna go through there just yet. There's probably a secret passage somewhere. Haha! Door don't open. Shit. Gotcha. Wait, is there a camera? Can I shoot it? Hi, camera. I guess not. I thought I would try. Still need a key, so I can't get in through there. Oh.
Groovy.
Groovy. That sounds like Ash Williams.
Groovy.
Okay, I think it's time to get off here. You guys get the idea. So I hope you guys liked this video. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. If you don't, well, give it a thumbs down and tell me if it sucked or not. I will be making that HDMI mod video and more videos about this Raspberry Pi later on in the future, and I want to make it even more portable than it is. So later on in time, I will be showing off some of the tweaks and modifications I'll do to it. So like I said, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please do rate, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.